Common pipe materials used in the home. Our home plumbing system will have different types of piping materials. Why? Because each piping material is designed for a specific use. Therefore, different piping materials have different purposes. In this lesson, we will have a brief overview of common pipe materials used in our home, their appearance, description, where they are prevalently used, and their cutting and fitting. Number 1. Cast iron. Cast iron is characterized by large diameter heavy metal pipe dialed back with a rough mottled surface. Description: high quality sanitary waste drain pipe that is heavy and deadens the sound of flowing wastewater very well. Prevalent use: used for main soil stack waste lines and vent pipes. Cutting and fitting: requires heavy-duty reciprocating saw or a special cutting tool called a cast iron pipe cutter. Cast iron pipes can be easily identified by its large opening and dull black color. Cast iron is now rarely used in construction. Why? Because cast iron pipes tend to rust. Number 2. Polyvinyl chloride, also called as PVC for short. Appearance: white rigid plastic. Description: PVC is now the de facto standard in home wasteline materials. It is a strong, chemical-resistant, rigid pipe that is heat-resistant and easily cut and fit. Prevalent use: used for sanitary waste lines, vent pipes, and drain traps. Cutting and fitting: PVC pipe is easily cut with a hacksaw or tubing cutter. The sections are joined together mechanically using plastic pressure fittings for later removal or permanently joined using special chemical solvent. So, PVC pipe is well known for its lightweightedness. Pagdating sa cutting and fitting, madali lang dahil nangangailangan lang ng glue at saka solvent upang ikabit yung mga PVC pipe. At saka pag puputulin naman to, kailangan lang naman ng hacksaw. And another advantage of PVC pipe is its inexpensiveness. Number 3. Chromed brass. Appearance: bright shiny chrome finished pipe of larger diameter, more than 1 inch. Description: chromed brass is often used in lieu of PVC for exposed wasteline applications, such as P-traps or other drain traps where appearance is important. Prevalent use: exposed drains and traps. Cutting and fitting: easily cut with a hacksaw and joined with slip fittings. Number 4. Chromed copper. Appearance: bright, shiny chrome finished pipe of smaller diameter, about 3/8 inch or less. Description: chromed copper pipe is often used where the appearance of exposed water supply lines is important. Prevalent use: exposed water supply lines such as supply tubing for toilets or pedestal sinks. Cutting and fitting: easily cut with a tubing cutter or hacksaw and joined with chromed brass compression fittings. Number 5. Galvanized iron. Appearance: dull silver gray rigid metal pipe. Description: galvanized iron pipe was once a popular method of plumbing water supply lines in the home, but it gradually failed due to corrosion and rust. Prevalent use: water supply lines and drain lines in older homes. Cutting and fitting: can be cut using a reciprocating saw or hacksaw. The pipe is joined by using threaded galvanized iron fittings. Number 6. Copper, rigid and flexible. Appearance: dull, copper-colored metal pipe. Description: copper pipe comes in two types, rigid and flexible. The rigid type comes in several wall thicknesses, K, L, and M. The type M is the one normally used for water supply pipes. Copper has proven itself over the decades to be corrosion resistant and very reliable. Copper is a soft metal and can be easily cut and fabricated. It is also prone to damage, may develop pinholes over time, and can rupture from frozen water in pipes. Prevalent use. Rigid copper pipes are used for longer runs of water supply and in some cases as waistlines in the home. Flexible copper is used in short runs for water supply and for the water supply tubing for refrigerators and dishwashers. Copper may also be used for gas piping. Cutting and fitting. Copper pipe is easily cut with a tubing cutter or hacksaw. Sections are joined together with soldered copper connectors or copper compression fittings. The flexible copper pipe may also be terminated by flaring its end and using brass flare fittings. Number 7. Chlorinated polyvinyl chloride or CPVC for short. Appearance: dull white or cream-colored plastic. Description: CPVC is an inexpensive rigid plastic that is designed to withstand high pressure and temperature. Prevalent use: CPVC is used for hot and cold water supply piping. Cutting and fitting. The pipe is easily cut with a tubing cutter or hacksaw. CPVC is joined permanently together using plastic fittings and solvent glue, or with grip fittings where the pipes may need to be disassembled in the future. Number 8. PEX. Cross-linked polyethylene. Appearance: typically blue for cold water, red for hot water, or white flexible plastic pipe. Description: PEX is made of cross-linked HDPE or high-density polyethylene polymer and is an incredible piping material that has been in use since the 1970s. PEX is strong and flexible, withstanding temperatures from below 32 °F to 200 °F. PEX is corrosion resistant, and unlike copper pipe, it will not develop pinholes. Prevalent use: water supply and radiant heating pipe. Cutting and fitting. PEX is cut and fit with specialized fittings and tools. Number 9. Black iron. Appearance: dull black, rigid pipe, usually 1 inch or less in diameter. Description: black pipe looks almost exactly like galvanized iron pipe, except it is darker and specifically designed for gas applications. Prevalent use: natural gas or propane supply pipes. It is often used for feeding gas supply to the furnace, boiler, or water heater. Cutting and fitting can be cut using a reciprocating saw or hacksaw. The pipe is joined using threaded black pipe fittings.
Variety of fitting must use to connect pipe length and make all the pipe turns, branches, coupling that join the straight runs and stop at the end of the runs. For the pipe turns and branches, usually ang ginagamit natin dyan ay ang mga elbows like 45 to 90 degrees. This, the common T and the cross T and also the Y. For the straight runs, kailangan natin dyan ng different types of coupling to connect 2 or more straight pipes for a long run. Dahil sa fitting materials, we can also control or regulate the flow of water with the use of different valves and plug or cap. Number 1, the adapter. Used in supply system where threaded pipe is being connected to copper and thermoplastic. It is connect pipe that are not the same, like for example, PVC to copper piping. It can either male and female threaded. Pag sinabing threaded, ang ibig sabihin nito ay ruska sa Tagalog. Ito ay ang paikot ng ngipin sa katawan ng tornilyo o tubo at iba pang bagay para mapaikot o mahigpitan ito. Pag naman male threaded, nasa labas ang ruskas nito gaya na nasa larawan. Kapag female threaded, naman ay nasa loob ang ruskas. Number 2, the barb. Connect hoses to pipe, male threaded at one side and the other has the barb tube, which is ridge and top coned. Madalas ginagamit ito sa extension ng hose pipe na kapag mas maliit ang butas ng hose sa ating piping main source. Number 3, the coupling, used to join straight runs of pipe, especially when the pipe have the same types and diameter. Meron tayong dalawang uri ng coupling, which is the compression coupling. Connect two pipe with rubber seal or gasket. Number 2, slip coupling. It easily slide out of the other pipe or for repair. Pang-apat, the union. It is a kind of coupling used to join straight runs of pipe. It is easily removed when in times of blockage or repair. Pero ito ay madaling tanggalin kumpara sa ibang fitting materials para sa future changes, and it is also convenient for maintenance. Panglima, the reducers or the increasers. It is a fitting for the two or more different diameter size of pipe. Meron tayong tinatawag na coupling reducer, T-reducer, elbow reducer. So, makikita natin na may maliit at malaking butas sa magkabilang side upang maikabit ang iba't ibang size ng tubo. Pang-anim, elbows. Usually, the common use are the 45 degree and 90 degree angle. It is an angular fitting used to change the direction of the pipeline. Ginagamit ito sa ating sanitary drainage and water supply para maiwasan ang blockage. At ginagamit rin ito for the elevated places. We can also point or turn the pipe system to change directions. Tinatawag natin itong joint sa ating water and drainage system. Number 7 is T, used in supply system when line must branch off at straight. It has 3 holes with a right angle of both sides. Ginagamit ito upang magkaroon ng dalawa o higit pang connections sa iba't ibang direction. Meron ding ibang klase ng T. Ito ay yung tinatawag na crossing T and reducing T. Crossing T. It has a 4 hole with an equal diameter size in a 4 directions. Reducing T. It has 3 holes in 3 directions, subalit mas maliit ang isang butas kumpara sa dalawang butas. Napaka-importante nito sa mga gusali, like for example, hotel, na mayroong madaming fixtures type with a limited main source upang magkaroon ng maraming branches ang ating mga systems. Number 8 is nipple, short fitting made of metal such as copper, steel, or CPVC. It has 2 male threaded at both sides. Ang kaibahan lang nito ay may dalawang male ruscas or thread sa magkabilang dulo. Ginagamit rin ito tulad ng coupling for the straight run fitted to the female threaded pipe. Number 9 is double top bushing. It is threaded at both inside and outside. It can be a reducer and usually a female threaded. Mayroon itong ruska sa labas at sa ilalim, kung kaya magagamit ito sa dalawang magkaibang sukat na butas ng tubo. Number 10 is mechanical sleeve. It connects 2 pipe through the use of screw and other devices. Sabi nila, ito ay madaling ilagay sa ating linya ng tubo or it easily to install. Ito ay ang uri ng coupling made of rubber inserted with metal jacket. Number 11 is plug and cup, used to close a pipe opening during inspection and repair. Ang kaibahan ng plug at cup, ang plug ay male threaded, samantala ang cup ay female threaded. Ginagamit ito halimbawa sa pag-ayos at pagpalit ng tubo, like for example, renovation of your houses, para maisara ito lalo na kung malayo sa main valves. Number 12 is valve. It is used to control the flow of water throughout the system. It regulates the flow to deliver the appropriate amount or quantity of water to reduce water consumption. Madalas sa ating mga tahanan, ito ang pinipihit ng ating mga nanay upang malimitahan ang paggastos ng tubig upang mabawasan ang bayaran. Kasi tayong mga bata, STN mga bata, ay sobrang makonsumo sa tubig. Tubig, tama? Tama nga naman sila. Mayroong 4 na kategorya ang valve, which is ang gate, globe, angle, and check valve. Ang main purpose lang naman ng valve na ito ay maisara o mabuksan ang daloy ng tubig at syempre, makontrol ito. And the number 13 is Y. Built in the shape of Y, and it is made up to connect three pipe. Allows pipe to change in elevation and branch out into fresh water lines and drains. Ang gamit ito ay katulad ng T or the common T na nagdurugtong sa tatlong tubo. Madalas ginagamit ito sa ating toilet connected sa ating main vents. There are techniques or method in joining pipes and fitting. Number 1, mechanical joining technique. It is mechanically to fit in the thread or the non-threaded pipe. Number 2, compression technique. It is a compression fitting with the use of nut. Number 3, soldering, brazing, and welding. It is usually used in metal by melting it with an specific temperature. Number 4, solvent cementing and fusion welding. It is used a chemical solvent and fusion welding for the binding purpose. Fitting materials are usually made of brass, plastics, and copper. To fit in the plumbing materials like pipes or PEX pipe, PVC, and copper pipe. Kailangan talaga natin ng iba't ibang uri ng fitting materials. Siguro may iilan na binebend lang ang mga pipe at hindi na gumagamit ng mga fittings. So mali po yun guys. Ang tendency nun ay maaaring magkaroon ng leakage and blockage or masira ang linya ng ating tubo. Kung iniisip nyo na mas mapapamura kayo, hindi po kasi mas lalaki pa ang gagastusin natin kapag nasira agad ang ating tubo.
Plumbing fixtures are receptacle intended to receive water and discharge water into a drainage system. May mga iba't ibang uri or style ang mga fixtures at ilan ay ginawa para sa mga specific na lugar, tulad ng ospital at simbahan. Water closets, a device designed to convey human waste and dispose properly in a sewer system or septic tank. Ang water closets ay maaaring floor-mounted at wall-mounted toilet. Lavatory, it is a bowl or basin or sink used for personal hygiene. The basin varies in different forms or shapes: round, square, oval, rectangular, trapezoidal, or triangle. Ang types ng lavatory ay wall-mounted, console sink or yung may mga paa, pedestal or nakalagay sa stand, undermount sink, drop-in, vessel sink, corner, and trough. Bidet. It is a fixture similar to the water closet in appearance that is used for genital and perineal cleanliness. So, ang bidet na ginagamit natin ngayon or makikita sa ating school, ang type na bidet naman yun ay spray type na bidet. Urinals. Ito'y common na ginagamit or makikita sa mga public restroom. Kagandahan ng urinals ay it consumes less amount of water kaysa sa toilets. May two types of urinals, ang floor-mounted at ang wall-mounted. Sa floor-mounted, pwedeng stall or pedestal. Bathtubs, a plumbing fixtures used for bathing. Ang common bathtubs ay ang Western-style bathtubs, long and generally thin and allows you to fully immerse. Eastern-style bathtubs, shorter and deeper than Western. At ang clawfoot tubs holds more water than standard types, and it is designed to stand alone. Whirlpool tubs, bigger than standard type tubs and required cabinets and are attached to walls. Jets on whirlpool tubs provides a massage-like experience. Sink. It It is a bowl shape that usually used for washing hands, dishes, and other small objects. Ang pagkakaiba ng sink at ang lavatory kasi ang lavatory ay more usually ceramic siya at ang sink naman is more on metals or cast iron. May two types ang sink, ang kitchen sink at ang service sink. Sa kitchen sink, it is available in different sizes and have either a single or double bowl. Maaari siyang drop-in sink, under mount, apron, front sink, corner sink, low driver, divider sink, or drain or meron siyang drain board sink. Sa service sink naman, it has a deep fixed basin that is supplied with hot or cold water useful for filling a bucket or washing out a swab or rinsing mops. Ang service sink ay tinatawag din siyang laundry sink. So, hindi siya typical na makikita sa at mga bahay natin kasi hindi naman tayo naglalaba dito. Showers, a plumbing fixtures that uses the house water pressure to propel water through one or more heads. Shower heads is an overhead nozzle that sprays water. A hand shower is a shower head attached to the end of the flexible hose. And shower surrounds naman, it covers the wall that encloses the shower stall, consists of glass panels na maaring may frame or wala. Receptor or ito yung kumukuha ng tubig. Shower basins used to catch and contain water in the bottom of the showering space. Drinking fountain. Ang drinking fountain ay maaaring natin makita sa indoor or outdoor. Drinking fountain offers a limitless supply of clean water, drinking water. It consists of a basin with either continuously running water or tap. Maaari din itong floor-mounted or wall-mounted na drinking water.
If you ever had a question, you may comment it down below. And please don't hesitate to give us a big thumbs up for a job well done. Thank you!